Well, hello, hello. Welcome to my Simple Sunday episode. This is Sherry with Creating Cards with Sherry. And today we're going to look at another new stamp set that is in our, I believe it's the Celebration catalog. Let me grab it real quick. And we'll just take a peek of where it's at. It is one of the free items found on page 6 in our Celebration catalog. So when you purchase $50 of product from the mini catalog, you can get this free. Alright, this is called Catching Butterflies, and I chose it for Simple Sunday because it's a very simple and fun card to do. So with that stamp set, we're going to make something similar to this. It'll be a little different. And this one has the saying, collecting sweet thoughts of you. And I took our Versamark watermark stamp pad. There's no color to it. It's totally invisible. And I took the butterfly stamp that was in the collection, and I made a pattern all the way around my card. And then I took the girl there with her net, and I had some brushed brass butterflies, which is something that is new in our mini catalog. And I took a couple of those butterflies and added them to this card. I used my blender pens, and I colored in her dress and her hair, and I highlighted the lines in the net, and then I took a Cajun Craze pencil to do her face and the skin on her legs and hands. So that's the card, real simple. I printed a butterfly on the inside just to add a little bit to it. And so that's what I did earlier today. Now, on today's card, I am going to I pre-cut this particular die out that I'm going to use on the front of my card. Oops. And you'll see that in just a second. All right. We're going to be using a Bermuda Bay and Pool Party DSP from what was it? Happiness and Sunshine and Happiness DSP, I believe it is. And that also comes from our Celebration. Sunshine and Rainbows, that's what it is. Sunshine and Rainbows. And that DSP came from there. All right. I'm just going to put the inside of my card in right away so that I don't forget. Well, I don't know what that was all about, but okay. And then the outside of my card is going to have that DSP on, which we're going to add. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I set up my stamps. I'm going to use the saying, you make my heart, whoop, can't see that. I'm going to use the saying, you make my heart happy. And I'm using my black Memento ink. All right. Ink it up real good. And then we're going to go ahead and put it on that scalloped cutout that I did. There we go. That was pretty easy. And again, I'm going to color on this. Oops. I'm going to do her skin in my Cajun Craze. Real quick here. I trust that you've all had a good week. My week hasn't been too bad, just trying to... We're continuing to regain our strength from when we were sick, so that's good. And I think my cough is finally starting to subside. It was sticking around for quite some time. Oops. But I think it's finally starting to settle down. Okay, this is our cinnamon cider, the dark of the blending pens. And I'm just going to do her hair real quick. Okay. Almost there now. All right. There we go. I'm going to take our light smoky slate and I'm just going to go over the lines in the net real quick, just like I did on the other one. Alrighty. Now, the other thing that I did differently this time is I printed the bottom half of this girl on some polished pink cardstock, and I am going to give her a pink dress. So we're just gonna ink that up real quick. Or not ink that up, but put glue on it. And then we're going to put that right on here so that she has a pink dress this time. And then I took one of my embellishments. I can't pick it up, I need my tweezers. They're so small. It keeps sliding out, I can't get it. There we go. I picked up from our flower flourishes. We have different, trying to figure out the best way to open this without dumping everything. But you can see the many different flowers in there. That's one of our embellishments that you can get. And to put just a dot of glue right there. And we're going to add a flower on her dress. And we'll let that dry there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my soft succulent ribbon. Oh, I forgot to grab my tear tape. Hang on just a second. There we go. I'm going to need a strip of tear tape. All right. And what I'm going to do is, I saw a demonstrator do this. I thought it was kind of a cool way of dressing up your card. So I thought I would give it a shot. And I'm just going to fold this over and take my tear tape and I'm going to hold it in place just like that. I'm going to put this, and I think I'm going to put it at a diagonal this time. In fact, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put some glue all the way around. This is my all-purpose glue. And I'm just going to put that on there like that. And then the other thing that I wanted to do is I also took from our shaker shapes, we have stars and circles and hearts in there. And I took out some of our hearts that I'm going to add to this. So I'm going to put some dots as to where I'm going to put those. For right there. Then I'm going to grab one of my hearts. And I chose to do that just because of the saying where it says, "You make my heart happy." I thought it was rather fitting. Oh. These things just don't want to pick up. Okay. Maybe I can do it better with my finger. I don't know. There's one down here. And one more over here. There we go. And that's our card for today. Very simple to put together. And it's two different kinds of cards that you can do with this set. And I hope that you enjoyed how simple that was. It's a very fun stamp set. Again, it's Catching Butterflies, and it's from our Bration catalog. And so when you buy $50 worth of product or more, you can get that for free. And I would love it if you'd go to my store at creatingcardswithsherry.stampinup.net. You can place your order there, and you will be able to get everything that you need to make cards like this for yourself. All right? Well, thanks so much for joining me today. I trust that you had fun watching as we put these cards together, and you have a fantastic Sunday. See you on Tickled Tuesday.